y'all, it's me, Alex. Today I'm going to do a little video on my skincare routine. I'm actually going to do a lot of videos today because my roommate's out of town for the weekend and I'm kind of going to take advantage of that. But as you can see, I'm kind of doing this one without makeup, so y'all can actually kind of determine if I should really be an authority on skincare or not, which, I mean, take it or leave it, I have acne and redness and under eye circles and all of that stuff. But this is my face without makeup. I'll first start off by kind of telling y'all a little bit about how my skin just is in general, I guess I can kind of say. Like, I've had acne ever since I was about 10 years old. Like, I started getting it around there and it's just kind of moved in different places on my face. Like, I used to have in high school, I liked the emo side-swept Adam Lambert bangs, and most people would expect acne to be on the part that would be like under my bangs, but weirdly it never was. It was always on the side that was exposed to the world. And I've always had like a lot of redness on my face here, and my skin used to be really sensitive to stuff, like it would break out all the time, but now my skin's calmed down to the point where it'll just randomly decides to break out on its own. It doesn't really matter what products I'm using, so that's why I don't really have any qualms about trying like new primers or foundations or anything, because I know my skin's gonna do what my skin's gonna do no matter what. And most of the acne I have right now is just like hormonal, because it's around my chin, which is about the area where hormonal acne happens. And I know that's because I started going on birth control and my skin's just kind of trying to even itself out and just really get used to that, which is what happens, and it's natural, and I know how to do makeup, so it doesn't bother me if it really flares up or not, because I know how to cover it up. And I also have like really combination skin in that in the summer it gets really oily, but during the winter it'll get really dry, and in between seasons, who knows what it's gonna do? It's a surprise every single day. Yay! Anyway, I'm gonna show y'all what products I use. It's honestly like, I don't have a huge gigantic skincare routine. I just do what I do. And I will say from my experience, the products that have always worked best on my skin are the ones that have like a lot of natural ingredients, because I've tried everything to get my skin under control, and it's like I've even gotten like prescriptions for like different topical acne treatments. Fortunately, I've never had to do Accutane. I'm never ever gonna do that in my life ever. Like, it doesn't bother me that much. I mean, I've had it, I'm 19 now. I think it'll probably, it should start going away soon, I would hope. But I've tried like clindamycin, benzoyl peroxide, all of that stuff that just generally is just like a combination of chemicals. Everything in existence is always a combination of chemicals, but you know what I mean. I like the stuff that has more like natural ingredients, like tea tree oil, charcoal, different stuff like that. So anyway, I'm gonna tell y'all what I use. As far as makeup remover goes, I just kind of use like the store brand of makeup remover wipes, although if I'm feeling really fancy when I'm out running errands and getting all the stuff that I need I really do need to pick up more of these, because I ran out 2 days ago and I keep on forgetting. I was I was literally just out at Walmart and I forgot to get these, but these are okay. Like, sometimes they'll burn my eyes when I take stuff off, so I should probably stop using these. And I really like the NYX ones the most. If I'm in Ulta, those are the ones that I'll get, but I usually, like, when I'm out running errands around the time that I need makeup wipes, I'm just gonna be in like Walmart or Walgreens or something like that, so I usually just get store brand stuff, which is, it does its job, and I'm gonna use a cleanser afterwards anyway, which will get all the excess stuff. So yeah, the cleanser that I use, I started using it this summer. It's the Lush Dark Angels face cleanser, and I'm probably about halfway through this little pot. It expires in October. I really, really like it. I would recommend it only though if you have like really oily skin like I do. Like, probably once winter hits, I'm gonna switch to like a less intense cleanser, because this one really does like suck up all of the oil out of your skin, which is great for me. but for a lot of other people, like it'll dry you out a lot. And I don't really want to have to go through that during the winter, but I love how it smells just because I like the smell of charcoal a lot for some reason. I don't know, maybe it's because like my mom is a very artsy person, so maybe it reminds me of like my childhood, or I don't know. It's just really, really good. And I like it because also, you know, you basically just like mix, like take a little bit, mix it with water and rub it all over your face, and depending on like what ratio you have it, you can make it really liquidy, just like a normal liquid cleanser, or you can like put a little bit less water in it and it'll like kind of make it into more of a scrub, which is usually what I do just to kind of get all of my dead skin cells off and kind of like just take all of my oils out. So yeah, this is amazing. Like, y'all have heard me rave about this anyway before, so I honestly shouldn't have talked about this as long as I have, but you know what, screw it. So I use this once a week. It is my Queen Helene Mint Julep Mask. I've had this like whole thing for about a year now, and I'm like, y'all saw this in my empties video. I've finally reached the bottom of it. I got this from Sally Beauty Supply. It was like $6 or so, and it's really nice. It smells really, really good, and it's good for pores, which is kind of like one of my main concerns right now, just because I like my skin to be as even in texture as I can possibly get it, because I like to do a lot of like highlighting and contouring and stuff like that on my face. And so I usually use this about once a week, because this, like the Dark Angels stuff, it really does dry out your skin, so you're gonna have to use a lot of moisturizer afterwards, but it is definitely worth using, at least in my opinion. Like, I've heard it's kind of a dupe for like the Glam Glow stuff. I don't know, I haven't really tried Glam Glow because it's expensive and I can't do expensive. So, but this is extremely good for like acne and pores and oiliness. So yeah. So a lot of you have probably heard a lot of raving about this on YouTube, and I'm gonna do a little bit of that, but I don't actually use this that often. It's a simple micellar cleansing water, and I like it. It's not like the best thing in the entire universe, and I don't use it every day. What I use it for, which by the way, I don't recommend this if you have sensitive eyes, but because you should not get this into your eyes, but you know how it's basically impossible to get all of your eye makeup off? Yeah, like in the morning when it ends up like you have raccoon eyes and you look like the Winter Soldier in the morning, I use a little bit of this on just like a cotton ball to get all of that away as much as I can. Again, don't get it in your eyes, that's a bad idea, but it's really good for just like getting that out without drying out your under eye area too much, which is something that I don't know, I just don't like how it feels if my under eye area even gets remotely dry, which will bring me to my next thing. This is my under eye cream. It is the Dead Sea Treatment Aloe Vera Eye Cream. I got this from TJ Maxx. I don't know if I'll be able to find it again. I hope I will, because it's really good, and I'm finally getting down to the area, to the very, very bottom of it. And I love this. It is so hydrating and really soothing. I don't know if it does that much for under eye darkness, but I got this because around sometime last year my friend Josh actually walked up to me and he was just like, "Girl, you look so tired," and I was just like, oh, okay, maybe I should like start doing something to fix this area. Like, I thought eye creams were just for old people who didn't want to get wrinkles, which I guess, you know, you start anti-aging stuff early, which I'm like, I'm 19, I'm not going to start anti-aging stuff this early, but this is really good just to like soothe that area. And after I do all of my like cleansing and masks and all of that stuff, I just put it on at night and it feels really, really good, and it makes this area a lot less dry. So it is really good. And the last thing I will say that I use this both in the morning and in the evening. It is a simple protecting light moisturizer with SPF 15. It's really light, and I don't think it has any oil in it at all, which is great because I have oily skin. I don't need any more of that, obviously. So I use this both in the morning and in the evening. I don't know if I should actually use like a different moisturizer at night than I do during the day. To me, just so long as it adds all of that moisture back into my skin, then it's not gonna really matter to me too terribly much. Because I will say, even if you do have really oily skin, like I do right now, you should always use a moisturizer, because if your skin gets really dry from all your cleansers and masks and everything that you put on your face during the day, your skin's just gonna work a whole lot more to get all of your natural oils back into your skin, and it's just gonna make your skin even more oily than it was before. So I would recommend using a moisturizer like this. Alright, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you like it. Comment down below like what you like to use for your skin, because I mean, I'm looking to probably update my skincare routine for the winter, because aren't we all? Because our skin changes all the time, all throughout the year, at least if you're like me, and I think most people probably are like skin wives. So anyway, and be sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me if you like me, and I will see y'all in my next video. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Bye!